Hello everybody and welcome. My name's NG Paradox and welcome to New Valyria. Aegon's New Valyria, of course. Now, I'm just going to say actually, I find that these episodes go so quickly. I feel like, even though we're recording for usually at least 20 minutes, yep, of course we'll tell them to stand down. We want these wars to end. There's just too many wars going on right now. I'm afraid I cannot end my war. My cause is just, and as such you have no right to command me to stand down, Archon Denye of Lorath. When I say you stand down, Denyo, you stand down, Nalon. You're just a flower against a dragon. What can you do? He'll be branded as a traitor. I'll have him arrested for treason. I will name someone else rightful ruler of Lorath. I will have him arrested for treason. Yeah, you stand down when I tell you to stand down. I am Aegon the Dragon. And I've locked him away in the dungeons so you can await his fate. You realize that to become a great fighter, you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in the nearby woods that'd be excellent for running. Let's go running. So there we go. I've now locked him up, ended his wars. I am the dragon. When I say make peace, you make peace, sir. Let's take away your free city. Lower his opinion of me, it lowers his prestige. Oh, lower my prestige. He's a traitor, no one would object. Or I could banish him. You know what, I'm going to take it away from him. But then again, if I take away the high city, that still means they're pretty powerful. But we do want to turn it into a kingdom, but these republics are all pretty powerful usually. For example, that guy's 900 men. That guy's 3,000, 4,000. So they have a lot of people, to be honest. Maybe we'll give it to the Celtigers. 400 men that they can call upon. And Driftmark can call upon 2,000 men. Let's have a quick look at my court. I want to see who's actually in my court right now. See if I recognize anyone I would like to give land to. Okay, if we're going to give land to someone, we're going to give it probably to one of those two first. I feel like giving it to the Celtigers. They could have Lorath. But I'm not sure if they're going to be able to control it. That's more the problem. And then again, if anyone tries a war against them, I'll have to put them in jail, hopefully, as well. I think if it's their own vassals, it's very difficult for me to control. But I do feel like I should just take it away from them. The heir would be his son. His son is married to a Caldoris. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to take it from him. Revoke title. Free City of Lorath. There we go. So we took Lorath from him, and I'm going to give it to the Celtigers to make it into a kingdom title as well. So that's good for me. I want to make it into a kingdom title. Grant landed title. The Kingdom of Lorath will be yours, Celtigers, for your fine work as our vassal. Very good job. Valyrians, you will get something later, but this is kind of northward, so I thought I'll give it to them more. If something south goes, or a different one, I'll give it to the Valyrians. Okay, perfect. So there we go. Chloral are now the kings of Lorath. King Crispian of Lorath. I like that. I like the Celtigers are kings with their crab's pincer sword. That's probably, not sword, obviously axe. It's probably my favourite Valyrian weapon just because it's so different compared to a lot of the others. Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. I guess widely renowned. But yeah, many speak of your prowess and how it would be unwise to pick a fight with you. It is good to be recognised, yes. It is good. But I'm glad that I can give them what they deserve. They should be able to get what they deserve. Okay, some things going on in the east. We have no one raised at the moment. Intervene. I'll order them to stand down. He'll of course stand down. Thank you, Volantis. At least you can see sense, obviously. He obviously saw what I did to Lorath, and he did not want the same thing to happen to him. The guards drag Denyo Nalen up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand trial by combat. I don't know why he speaks like that. I just feel like he has that face. Lord Master Brusco Olorian will be my champion. Okay. He's a skilled fighter. So one of his own vassals, the Lord of Alberteros, is going to be his guy. He's deceitful, patient, rude, and trusting. Okay, he's actually pretty good. I'll handle this myself. You know what? I would not be surprised if Aegon handled this himself, but I can't afford to lose and return the prisoner to his cell. Wait, so I have to do it myself or send to his cell? That seems ridiculous. Normally you can choose someone else to do it, but then again, I was pondering that he would probably do it himself. Aegon is a bit of a monster. I think he'd do it. Let's do it. I'm a little bit worried. Okay, sir. Okay, sir, former Lord of Lorath. I will stand to defend myself. Aegon, 31 years old. He has black fire in his hand. He has his scars from his war conquering New Valyria. And his Valyrian obviously can't use, sadly. But yeah, the trial by combat between Denny, Naelin, and Emperor Aegon is ready to begin. You and Master Brusco. How is he? 22? He's just a young boy. Got married only recently, probably. Slowly circle each other, tense and focused. You scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening of defense that you could possibly exploit. One mistake is all he'll get. You see a weak spot, a vulnerability in Lord Master Brusco's defense. Brusco's defense. It's not much, but it's all you need. Strike. Lord Master Brusco tries to fight back, but you force your way through, easily overpowering his pathetic defense. You strike for his heart with all your might. Fire and blood! Brusco crumples to the ground, lifeless. You wipe his blood from your weapon. The deed is done, he is dead. Valor Morgulus. Victory is mine. You watch with glee as Emperor... well, I mean, I don't watch, I guess I kind of smile. As I drive my sword relentlessly at Daniel Naelin's champion, beating them into submission, the Lord of Light has cast their judgment, and the prisoner is guilty. Now I shall pass my judgment. Execute him, the Lord of Light commands it. Let him rot in his cell. He can stay here as my guest. Huh. Aegon is not really a religious man, so I wouldn't say that the Lord of Light commands it. Let him rot in the cell. Stay as my guest. Definitely not as my guest. But, do I put him in the cell or do I execute him? You know what? We need to make an example of this. This is the first time someone has gone against what Aegon said. Before they were fighting to defend themselves against my conquest, then he disobeyed a direct order. We must make an example. I think Aegon, he knows when to be hard and when to be soft. As Magister Daniel of Lorath has been sentenced to death, perhaps he could be burned alive as a warning to my enemies. Burn him. Yes. It is part of the faith, maybe to appease the people. The traditional way is to burn them alive. There we go. Set sacrifice to Roller to 1. Burn him. It is done. The strict exercise regime you committed to after your decision to become a legendary warrior has made you one of the toughest people around. Dual skill goes up and our health. Well, that is awesome. And now we can actually use the Roll of Faith. This is one reason why I like the Roll of Faith. You can have some magical powers. It's always a fun one to play as. Protect myself from battle. Protect myself from plots. Loses stress. I guess I probably could cure myself of stress, but I don't think stress is going to kill me right now. It's -1 health. I did just get 2 health, so I'm probably good right now. My daughter's only 3 years old. And so far, I've not got either of my queens to give me a baby. Give me a baby. Come on, give me a baby. Set her aside. I could always heal one of them or something, but they seem fine. Ori's yet first ranger. Ori's Baratheon. I like that. I like that indeed. Let's let time go by then. At the moment, only my sister is the only dragon knight that we have to protect me. Westerlander Islander War of Emancipation. So the Westerlands, the Rock wants to free the people, the slaves of the Iron Isles from Iron King Harwin. Ooh, and it looks like Harwin the Black was actually killed. He was killed by Lord Deramond, the open-handed Dari. Not surprised. Look at that formidable fighter. Not only surprised that he killed him. Okay, so it looks like he's not underneath the Iron Isles either. And Rosby is not underneath the Iron Isles either. This is not going to be good for the Iron Isles. How many men does he have? 38,000. He's wounded. This guy only has 3,000. Harwin Horror. It's not looking good for the Horrors. Not looking good indeed. Word stood against word. The farmers against a courtier about damage caused to the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. Huh, the farmer's obviously lying. The farmer should be compensated. I think he should be compensated. I think he's a just sometimes. She was not happy with my decision. Oh well, it's fine. Trying to see what's going on in my realm. Nothing particularly crazy from what I can see. Reachmen, Iron Island at War of Emancipation. So the Reachmen are now also joining the War of Emancipation, but they're not attacking together. It's just two separate wars. Our realm at the moment is split in half because of Novos. Novos, come on, hurry up. 93%. Hopefully that is done soon. To all my subjects, after listening to the advice of Prince Navajo, I've come to realize that my realm is best ruled as a republic rather than as a monarchy. Therefore, I hereby abdicate in favor of the Count. This is kind of what I was worried about. Crispy and Celtigear. You just... What? Okay, that's what I was worried about. That's why I don't always like to give titles to people unless I take all the titles away, because they just haven't got the strength, and people then make groups against them. But as you can see here, not only has he decided to bloody turn it into a republic and then also give away Claw Isle, which is absolutely stupid. He's put that family, Nalum, back in charge. I killed his brother. That was his brother. So he put him in charge. He now doesn't even have land. What are you doing, Crispian? And you've now gone to Tolosi. What is... Invite to court. You will not come to my court? Press my claims. But... Oh my god. This is so stupid. No. No reason to move. His opinion. Base reluctance. God, stupid Celtigers. Absolutely ridiculous. So the Celtics have been sent away. Let's go through our council then. Okay, Tero, the genius Mireman, is actually a pretty good Archon. Then we need a Justiceer. Okay, Denny Ferris. Now actually, something I noticed, I probably should make some certain titles. Can I create some titles? I cannot create any titles. But... Bravos. Maybe I should put that under Bravos. Andor Coast. I guess it's probably under the Andolos, possibly. What is this? Lorath. So some of those are directly under me now. They probably shouldn't be directly under me. Maybe I should try and fix some of these things. We're fine for now. We'll leave it as it is. Let's go for our council then. Chief General, of course, Visenya should be the General. Lord Treasurer should be Lothar Greatwood. Master of Whispers will have... Cahor, yes. He did join us in that war, and he is a very important man. The Maester, of course. We still have a Maester, actually, I just realized. And a Red Priest. Illyrio. The High Priest. We'll go for Illyrio. He's actually the best one. There we go. Let's get him to do stuff then. Improve defenses in Pentos. Fabricate claims, improve relations. Improve relations. Any vassals who don't like me? Yeah. Pentos. Bravos does not like me at all. So let's try and get Bravos to like me. There we go. Train troops, I think. We have one daughter right now, so we can just train troops for now. Collect taxes. Oversee construction. We're not going to need it for now, so we need money right now, don't we? Yeah, we need money right now from the Dragonstone to get money from the Dragonstone people. And you can protect me from any plots. If I'm going to get killed, it's going to be because of a plot, isn't it? And other than that, we'll leave it. There was somewhat dubious providence. Archon of Dario of Cahors presented me with evidence of Red Priest aiming at Dragonstone. He's plotting against me. Denounce him and give me reasons for arrest and revocation. The Red Priest of Dragonstone. What is going on here? Vicious rumors. We'll keep it to ourselves for now. I don't see anything of getting from that. And we don't even know if it's exactly true yet. Rhaegar has arrived in my lands. He's a bastard of someone. West Valyrian, apparently. Kind of annoyed about the Celticers. I've definitely learnt my lesson there. I knew that was probably going to happen, actually. It's happened before in different series, and I've always tried to stay away from that, even though people always tell me to give land away to those people, but I give away, sometimes I give in to popular opinion too much. Lordship of Blackwater Bay, okay. Has gone to the Durrandons. Did Cape Wrath actually fall? Cape Wrath is still fighting, and actually he's doing a pretty good job. How is he doing that? He has no allies. Apparently the Storm King is ill. Right now I'm going to concentrate, I think, on money, definitely. Money, build... I need to build a dragon pit as well. Do I want to colonize, or do I want to build... I think we'll build a dragon pit first. That's going to be our priority. We want to get some dragon pits for our dragons. Yeah, so we're going to make building the dragon pit the priority. We're almost there. I could always just borrow some money from the Iron Bank, but we make quite a lot of money as it is. I don't think it will take us too long. We've gone up really high anyway. Proof that has been viciously slandering me. Stays out the factions. What are the factions like? Crown Loyalist. Yorko for Pentos. Okay. Keep it to ourselves. There was no point. Again, it's just going to cause problems in the realm for now. Need new command. And Visenya is pregnant. That is nice. We had one daughter with Rhaenys, and now we can have one child with Visenya. So it'd be kind of fun to see which one turns out the best. Maybe they'll turn out to be rivals because they're different mothers. Tycho of Maya. Yeah, Archon, sorry, of Maya. You can be one of our commanders. And let time go by. Yes, who would this be? Would this be a great son? A lovely daughter? Who knows? And there we go. That is enough money now. We can build a dragon pit. Apparently we can... 870... Are you kidding me? I thought it was 750 for some reason. Why did I think it was 750? Something weird going on in my head there. So, 875. We'll have to wait on that. But look at that. New Valyria. Now, I know it's not perfect. We have some spots around here. Just because, obviously, they need to be rebuilt. And we just don't have the money for that right now. Especially because I want to rebuild these ones. But we will try to rebuild all of them. Before I look to Westeros, we'll try and rebuild these. Then once we rebuild these, we'll then look to rebuild these. And also to attack these guys. Take them under our wing, obviously. And maybe even go to Slaver's Bay. As Valyria did in the past. The Benign. Daria Martell, the Benign of Dawn. Storm King won one of the Independence Wars. I think he'll win all of them. I think he's having gains at the beginning because there's quite a few against him right now. Red Watch, Independence again. The Swans don't have many men, so that's not probably going to go well for him. And we now have money. We almost have enough money. Nope, we do have enough money now. Let's build it. Let's get this dragon pit done. Let's just make sure. What does it do exactly? Before the conquest, dragons flew across Dragonstone. When it was built, Visenya Hill was given over to the most famous example of a dragon pit, a massive cavernous construct used to hold the dragons. Increase the chance of taming or hatching dragons. The life expectancy and growth rate is decreased. Usually prevent dragons flying away to Dragonstone upon their owner's death. Okay, that keeps them kind of in Pentos. So we'll do it. We're going to build our own dragon pit. Just to kind of stop our dragons from flying away. It does mean hopefully my heirs and stuff find it easier to tame the dragons, which will obviously be nice. And hopefully they'll be able to tame them better. But it does mean obviously they might be a bit lower. So what's demands a faction of Crispian Celtiger. Are you bloody kidding me? Crispian Celtiger is back. Feudal again. Okay, Crispian, congratulations. You got back exactly what you lost. Please don't be so stupid again. Please just, you know, if you want stuff, I'll just help you. You know, I can help you. Protect from battle. How can I help him? Guys, take away all your vassals. You can pretend to be a king. Currently enjoys the title of King of Lorath. However, he currently holds no legal right to keep this royal style whilst under my vassalage. Therefore, I must decide whether to remove this title from him or else grant him a royal privilege. Do I want to give him title of king? I could give him the title. I mean, obviously... Then again, Aegon, when he went to Westeros, he did not let any of them keep the title of king. Even the Dornish. At least he didn't. Only be one king. Yeah, I'm going to say we're going to get rid of it. I have a new heir. Laena Targaryen. No, he's a lunatic. Why, Visenya? Why? Why did you give me a bloody lunatic? You're meant to be like the great fighter. I was hoping this would be a badass son. And instead we got a lunatic. Okay, Laena, you better do well. Bloody Laena Targaryen. Oh, at least I fulfilled my ambition to have a son. Adopt a lifestyle, have 5 children, become exalted among men. Yeah, I think Aegon would like that. Because a lot of Targaryens could have done it before him, but he did it. He obviously wanted to be remembered. But there we go, at least now we have 2 children. So that means the line is secure. And having a son is always good. People do have generally better opinions of the son, sadly. We've almost got to 8,008. That means hopefully then we can change the law. Which we will be doing, of course. Need a new red priest. We'll choose the high priest, I think. Yeah, it makes sense. If we can choose him, we might as well choose him. And let's go to the laws. I'm going to choose my own son. Now, no one seems to want to vote for my children, which is exceedingly annoying. So I need to get rid of that bloody elective. We really do need to get rid of that. If I died before we can do that, it'd be very upsetting. I've already become exalted among men. Okay, that was quick. Not surprising, I guess. Adopt a lifestyle? Nah, he's too busy for hobbies. Aegon is way too busy for hobbies. Has 5 children. We want lots of kids. There we go. Okay, well, we're going to leave it for there. Aegon, you've done a good job so far. We have a little baby boy, Laena Targaryen, who's a lunatic. What a surprise. A Targaryen who's a lunatic. Who would have guessed? I guess we flipped the coin and we lost. See ya.